Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy and he scored a C. In many important ways, this guy is falling short. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not just talking, he will put in the hard work to climb up in his career. He's the kind of man who follows a strict routine, takes his responsibilities seriously, and doesn't get distracted easily. Because he sticks to his plans and pushes others to stay on track, he often gets results.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't break down. He stays steady and keeps pushing forward. He's not the type to complain or give up easily. Instead, he'll stick to his routine and try to fix the problem in his own way. If you want someone who stands strong when life gets hard, he's that kind of person.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work might respect how hard he works and how seriously he takes his job, but they may not always like him. He likes things done his way and isn't shy about telling others what to do, which can make him come off as bossy or demanding. Arguments or clashes aren't rare, especially if someone disagrees with him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you succeed in your career, he's more likely to feel challenged than proud. He likes things to go his way and wants to be in control, so your success might make him feel uneasy or even a bit competitive. You may not get warm support or encouragement, instead, expect stubborn comments or awkward silences.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he will almost certainly feel resentful and uncomfortable, even if he doesn't say it out loud. He likes being in charge and having things his way, so your financial success may make him feel threatened or less important in the relationship. If you want a partner who claps for you no matter what, he will disappoint you here.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money very carefully and likes to keep everything organized. He believes in planning, so he keeps track of his spending and doesn't make careless purchases. He takes saving and managing budget seriously, so you won't have problems with sudden surprises or debt because of him.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can truly afford, never pretending to be richer than he is. He believes in staying within his limits and doesn't like showing off or spending money just to impress others. He cares more about being practical and secure than about what others think.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is quite tight with both money and his way of thinking. He believes in saving and being careful with spending, rarely going out of his way to buy gifts or treat others unless he feels it's absolutely necessary. You might find it hard to get emotional support or generosity from him, either with money or affection.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is more controlling than open when it comes to money. He likes to have the final say on how money is spent and prefers to stick to his own rules and budget. While he isn't likely to hide money or be sneaky, his strictness can feel frustrating and heavy.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He most likely believes housework is mainly your job and won't offer much help unless he thinks something isn't being done his way. He sees roles very traditionally and expects routines to be followed, so you might find yourself carrying most of the load at home. Even if you're tired or working too, he may not offer extra hands or be flexible with chores. He might even correct you if the housework isn't done the way he likes.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is more likely to help by watching over you and giving instructions, rather than actually rolling up his sleeves for chores or diapers. He prefers things done in a particular way and will probably tell you how to do them instead of pitching in himself. He sees himself as the supervisor in the house, not an equal team player.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He usually argues to prove he's right instead of really trying to understand your side. When you share your feelings or thoughts, he's more focused on defending his own view and pointing out why you're wrong. This can leave you feeling unheard or tired of repeating yourself.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he's more likely to say blunt or hurtful things rather than stay gentle or respectful. He doesn't explode with wild anger, but his harsh words can sting, and he isn't afraid to say exactly what's on his mind, even if it hurts you. He doesn't act physically aggressive, but his sharp comments or cold attitude when upset can make you feel small or unwelcome.
Does he have a bad temper?
He doesn't get angry quickly or lose his temper over small things, but when something really bothers him or challenges his way, he can become icy or sharp. His anger comes out more as strict, hurtful words or cold treatment, not loud shouting. Being steady doesn't mean being gentle, so trust your feelings about whether you feel truly respected.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He finds it very hard to say sorry or admit he's wrong. Instead of taking responsibility, he often blames you or finds a reason why it wasn't his fault. Remember, everyone deserves a partner who can own up and make things right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He may struggle to truly respect your boundaries, especially if they go against what he wants or how he thinks things should be. He likes things done his way and can be very stubborn. So if you say no to something, he might push back, argue, or try to change your mind instead of simply accepting your answer. While he isn't forceful in a physical way, his constant insistence and lack of empathy can make you feel pressured or worn down.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he's likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He tends to see things from his own point of view and may feel rejected or upset if you say no rather than understanding your reasons or respecting your feelings. Remember, a truly caring partner listens to your needs and never makes you feel bad for having boundaries.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You might find it hard to fully trust him with your most private moments because he doesn't always understand the need for gentleness or respect when it comes to someone else's feelings. While he may not share your secrets openly, if you have a disagreement or hurt his pride, he could bring up something from your private life in a way that feels sharp or embarrassing just to make a point. He isn't above using what he knows to win an argument or get his way without thinking about how much it hurts you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to stay faithful and not get easily distracted by other women. He values routine, order, and keeping things under control, which means he's not the type to go looking for excitement outside the relationship. If loyalty matters most to you, he is someone you can trust in this area.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He's more likely to be controlling than jealous or suspicious. He wants things done his way and likes to be in charge. So you might feel your freedom shrinking as he sets strict rules or routines for you. This control can feel heavy, making you second guess simple choices or worry about his reaction.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, with him, what might seem like a protective nature is more about wanting control than genuine care. He wants things done his way and sets strict boundaries, often under the excuse of looking out for you. If you're looking for someone who truly lets you grow, be careful not to mistake control for love or real concern.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will most likely expect you to do most of the parenting work, especially the daily caregiving, teaching, and emotional support. He sees roles in a very traditional and orderly way, so he'll focus on what he believes is his job, leaving the bulk of childcare to you. If teamwork in raising children is important to you, his approach could leave you feeling unsupported.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he usually stays outwardly calm and doesn't explode in anger. However, his words can become sharp or cold, and he isn't likely to comfort or soothe the children. Calm doesn't always mean kind. His way of handling mistakes leans more toward correcting than comforting.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He is unlikely to fully support your role as both a mother and your own person. While he expects you to take care of all the motherly duties, he doesn't often recognize your needs, dreams, or identity outside of the family routine. Your personal happiness and growth may not be his priority.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
Yes, you might find yourself wondering if his support for your career is temporary, especially before you have children. He believes strongly in traditional roles and routines, so while he may say he's fine with you working now, he could expect you to quit or slow down once a child comes along. After the baby, his attitude may shift and you might face pressure to put aside your dreams and focus mainly on home and motherhood.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is more likely to act polite on the surface rather than show real warmth to your parents. He believes in following routines and social expectations, so he will likely do what is required, like greeting them and being respectful. However, genuine affection, friendly conversation, or going out of his way to make them feel welcome may be missing. He will probably expect your family to adjust to him rather than make changes himself.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is likely to handle it in a strict and blunt way rather than with calm understanding. He may not lose his temper easily, but he'll stand his ground, make strong comments, or set tough boundaries that could hurt feelings or make tension worse. Instead of smoothing things over or finding a gentle solution, he could become more rigid or expect you to take his side.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, this is the kind of man who might act modern with you in private but will expect you to be a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. While he could be fine with some of your choices behind closed doors, he believes in appearances and following set routines when it comes to family and society. If you enjoy being yourself at all times, this double standard might feel unfair and exhausting.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he's more likely to stay out of it or quietly side with his family rather than openly support you. He values order and keeping routines, so rocking the boat with his relatives isn't something he'll do easily. If you're looking for a partner who stands up for you no matter what, he may let you down when you need it most.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is likely to have a strong sense of duty toward his mother and family traditions, which can make him seem like a mummy's boy. In a conflict between you and his mother, he will almost always struggle to choose your side openly. He respects order and routines and doesn't want to upset the family system, so you may find him defending his mother's way or expecting you to adjust. If you dream of a husband who always stands up for you, this is an area where he may disappoint you.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is likely to share details of your fights or private matters with his mother or sister, especially if he feels unsure or wants support with family routines. For him, family is his comfort zone, and he may not see any issue with discussing personal issues outside your marriage. If you need your relationship to be private, this habit will likely cause pain and ongoing conflict.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So that's the story. This guy scores a C. In many important ways, this guy is falling short of the standard we would want. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out means living with strict routines, high expectations, and very little warmth. He is focused on work, order, and doing things his way, leaving you with little room for your own choices or relaxed moments.